Well, hello everyone, and as promised, here is stage one baby foods for 5 to 7 months. I have butternut squash, peas, frozen peas, some mini carrots, broccoli. Who doesn't love broccoli? I have purple sweet potatoes, pear. I love pear. I have apricots, or you could use peach or apricots and fruits. These are the only sweet fruits I use. Here's your avocado and our Japanese sweet potato or my Ninja sweet potato. These are all I use for stage one baby feeding. So let's get into it. All right, so you have your pot steamer. Put some water on it, throw it on the stove. Let's get the steam going. And right before we dive into it, I would advise put your butternut squash in the oven. It takes a while, so let's get it out of the way. All right. So what I do here is I'll be cutting off the ends on both sides, and I will be slicing it down the middle. Now, this butternut squash is hard to slice down the middle, so you need some good manpower. But yes, so we're going to have to slice this down the middle. Once you've done that, you take a spoon, scoop out the inside, the guts. Scoop it all out. You don't need that. We don't need that. No one needs that. Put it in your pan and put some fork stabs into it just to let the steam, let it cook evenly. So you're creating like ventilation holes basically. All right. So a couple of fork stabs again. Do it to the second part. Add a 1/4 cup of water because we want it to steam. And we're going to cover this baking pan and put it in the oven 350 degrees for about an hour. And you don't need to open it. You don't need to check it. You don't need to do anything other than take it out after an hour, literally. So I'm setting this in the oven. We're baking it again at 350 for 1 hour. Let's go. Now let's actually get into the main food, starting with broccoli. You got your steamer going. I kind of steam a couple of things at the same time just to, make sure we're using our time wisely. So I have broccoli in there. I'm going to add my baby carrots. You can use regular carrots, by the way, but this just makes it much easier for me. So we're going to add peas as well. My steamer is not that big. I got it off Amazon, by the way. So we can use 3 vegetables at a time, okay? So I let that sit for about a couple of minutes while I do focus on my fruits. So I'm using apricot mainly because my kids love apricot. Yasmin loved apricot over peach. So I just figured Zayed will love apricots better than peach as well. There's nothing to this. Just, wash it, deseed it, put in your baby food processor, blend and serve, This, I would not do it, and I wouldn't do this in a batch for the fridge because it changes color. Obviously, oxidizes. So I make this on the spot. I feed it to him on the spot. He's done with it on the spot, and we move on. There we go. The consistency is beautiful. I don't add a lot of water because, fruits have so much water. So look at that. That is amazing. You want to make sure it's not too watery and it's not too thick. So there we have it, our first food of the day. And of course, we'll test it out. It is just apricot with a little bit of water. Yes, buddy. You love it? Yep. With a little bit of water. That's pretty much it. Do the same thing for our pear. Now we're going to peel the pear. And just cut it up, dice it up, blend it, same thing. Serve it immediately. This is going to oxidize out. So, yep. The third dish is an avocado. You want to mash that avocado up. You would need a loosening form of liquid. You could use a formula or coconut milk or almond milk, whatever milk of your choice, or breast milk. Yes, in my case, I used breast milk because obviously breast milk just seems to be the best option out of all three. But again, fed is best. It doesn't matter which one you use. Make sure our baby eats. So let's check on these vegetables, and it's looking great. I believe they were in there for about 15 minutes. While the vegetables is cooling down, I like to take care of this potatoes, right? So I'm just gonna peel and dice, as you see. Hiya, chop chop, having a kung fu moment. Put all this in a steamer. I have another steamer. I think having 1 to 2 is definitely time efficient. So I put all the potatoes in this, and let it steam, let it sit for this will be about 20 minutes, if I'm correct, while we address these vegetables. So let's blend the broccoli first up. Again, just adding a little water. This is just stage 1 foods. Needs not much craziness going on. If you have to, you can add a little bit of the milks. There we have it. So next we're having the peas. The peas is yummy. There you go, nice and creamy, just a tad bit of water. And now we're going to do the carrots, the same thing. A tad bit of water. Actually, you need a little bit more than a tad for the carrots, but that works. You can blend, and store away. Look at Yazzie. You're drinking your soup. Oh, well, I guess dinner was great. Carrots is done. So we'll add that right there. Look at our stash building up. Okay, so let's not forget our butternut squash in the oven. Take it out. Mind you, it took, an hour? So when you open it up, there will be steam. I've left mine sitting to be a little cool. It's going to be nice and soft. That's what we want. Now, when you flip it over into a bowl, you can easily peel off the top. And trust me when I say that this thing is truly soft and nice. You don't need any additional cooking or anything to it. And I will be storing mine in the freezer. So I would dish out a little bit from it every time I need it. I wouldn't make this in a huge batch. So just take a little bit. That's enough to be blended. You don't need water because it has its own water in it. So blend that up to get a nice, smooth, creamy consistency. Here we go. And just dish out. It's actually really yummy. You could try it too. It's pretty good. I am not lying. Trust me when I say you could have it too. A butternut squash for dinner for the whole family. Yeah. All right, so let's get back to our sweet potatoes. It's nice and steamed, both white and purple sweet potatoes. See that fug? Hold on. Here we go. All right, so take that out. And honestly, it is as easy as it looks. Get your jars, your blender. Let's do the white potatoes first, okay? So they are hot, but I am clearly used to this. Stuff in your potatoes into your blender cup. Add a little bit of water, and it is a root, so it doesn't have that much water in it. Blend it and put it in this jar. That's simple, nice and creamy. And we're gonna do the same thing now for the purple potatoes. Hey buddy, look at you. You're hungry? You're hungry? Yeah, he is. He probably is hungry. So these are just some puffs, something that he could pick up himself. It allows him with, motion control. And stop playing with my food stuff. Well, it is your food anyway, so careful. Hold on. Thanks, babe. All right, you want more? Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Clearly. Let's get yogurts instead. These are some yogurt melts. He loves them too. All right, back here. Let's do this purple potatoes one time. Add water. If you notice, all our first stage baby foods. We are using water to blend it, no spices. It's simple blend. You're getting them used to texture. It's all about texture and 80% about texture, 20% about taste right now. So that's it. The purple potatoes done, creamy, easy peasy. Here's our batch, looking great. Look at what we have here. The avocado that I did earlier. This again, you do it on the spot. Feed baby immediately. We have our apricots, our pear. Obviously, it's oxidized, so it's a little brown. So we have our broccoli, steamed broccoli, our peas, carrots, and that's our white sweet potato, Japanese sweet potato, and we have the purple sweet potato. Okay, buddy, you hungry? You hungry? You hungry? So yeah, you're hungry. All right, buddy. So you have all this dinner for buddy. All right. So here we are. This is everything, guys. Thanks for watching. Oop, careful. Don't touch.
You have to come say hi. Come on. Hey, peekaboo. Huh? You're cleaning?
Oh, Yazzy's cleaning. Okay. Thanks for cleaning, Mama. Thanks for watching. This is all Stage 1 Foods. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, comment below.